Well, hello everyone. Thank you for joining me today. I'm Ellie from Ellie Art Designs and welcome to my channel. I am really loving these metallic bases. I just have so much fun just mixing the different colors of metallics together. And I am just loving the results. I'm actually quite surprised at how well it is turning out with a metallic base. So this is my base color, another yummy color. They always seem to look like rose gold to me, but but this one's quite different to another one that I've done in color. But anyway, this is the base, and I'm going to go with more the grapey or maybe plum sort of pinky colors. So I'm just going to be starting with white. I am going to then use some global magenta and metallic black. I've got a mix here that I keep bringing out. It really is just fuchsia and coral mixed together, and it's just got a little bit of metallic pearl in there as well. This is a coral color, pretty much straight coral. And I've got black, just a little bit of black. Hopefully it'll give me some interest. And my metallic pearl. And some Pebeo iridescent gold. So that's the colours, and let's just see how it all goes. All right, starting with the base colour. Okay, so I obviously have this a lot more runnier than a lot thinner, the paint mix, than what I normally do, because that came off very quickly. I keep mixing them at different consistencies, but I do find it's quite a transparent sort of colour when it's mixed too thin, so it's just finding that happy medium, but they do seem to turn out all right, and even the ones that are too thick turn out all right. So anyway, hopefully we won't lose too much of the colour. I'm just trying to get some of the drags on the mat to get some more, but it does give it a bit more of an even sort of platform to work on. I'm going to torch that because there are so many bubbles. Alright, now it always looks like there's still bubbles there. It does look like it's got pinholes. But looking at the previous ones I've done, the pinholes don't seem to show up when it's dry. I don't know why. I guess it's just different being metallic compared to a more matte sort of colour. Can't explain it, but yeah, so don't worry too much about those little pins that you can see, but they should disappear. How am I doing this? Okay. Now, I'm going to leave it like that because it is a small canvas and I have a tendency to overcrowd, and then I don't see a lot of the base colour coming through, so I'm going to try and just not put too much on. So that'll be my pattern. Still going the same way. I'm starting with the dark colour to start with. Not sure if it's really a good idea, but it is probably the most transparent colour. Indeed. Going to give that a torch now. I'm going to just put a little bit around, seeing I did pour a lot of this paint off. But it still looks pretty thick in the middle. I think my canvas might be sinking a bit All right, let you do that. And there was something else I was going to do. I'm going to give it a torch. Alrighty, let's the fun begin. Well, the paint underneath is very thin. It has helped move. I just hope it doesn't end up moving too much into the middle. But it has drowned a couple of the colours just a little bit. So I'm just going to give it a little bit of blow with my mouth. It's probably best that I get rid of some of that paint rather than leave it on there, because I probably didn't need to actually flood it. I think there was probably enough in there to do it. But anyway. All right, it's very pretty colours, really pretty. I feel like I've lost a bit of the colour there. It came out really strong here, but up the top here it just lost a little bit. See how it wants to retract back into the middle? Anyway, we will I will give it some lines and just give it that beautiful bloom sort of look that I love so much. I mean, it is really pretty, but there's a lot of movement. I mean, if it stays like this, that would be great. But I've got a feeling it's going to move some more. Oh, the colours are just gorgeous. You know, you can't go wrong with these colours. But sometimes I make them the base too thick. Sometimes I make it too thin. But if it dries like this, it'll still be really nice. So I don't think I need to do any more lines in it. I'm just going to watch it. I might need to occasionally blow it back up just so that it doesn't all end up being in the middle, but it's holding. I think most of it's holding except for this bit here. There just must be a lot of paint there. But that's it. There's nothing else I need to do. I'm going to still fiddle though, of course, aren't I? I just got a lot of swipies going on there, and I'm trying to see if I can turn it into something a little bit more cleaner. But I think that's it. All right, I'm going to take you in for a close-up. This one has just got a real muted sort of neutral colour feel to it, I think, anyway. Anyway, let's give it a close-up. Here it is. Pretty and shiny with lots of glitter. Looking very pretty. The black looks nice, I reckon. It comes up good. And, you know, I've got a bit of the black outline there, which I just love when that happens. And I've got it over here as well, a little bit. And I think the colours are just gorgeous. Not much I need to say about it while it's wet. Probably got a lot of the coral that's come through there. And I'm just hoping that this colour still comes out a little bit too, because it kind of didn't blow out. Got a bit drowned in the base. All right, that's it for now. We'll come back when it's dry. Okay, see you then. Bye. So here we are back again with a beautiful dried result. Before I go to the picture, I thought I'd just talk about my frame. I don't know if you can see it necessarily, but this frame, I did a bit of work on it. I actually used chalk paint and painting it with that, and then used some dark wax to wax it. So a lot more attention on a frame than normal, but it just gives it a bit of a different sort of look rather than it's probably a more solid look in some sense. But anyway, back on the picture. So I did fix that up a little bit. I noticed when I was looking at the video earlier on that it was a little bit congested, not congested, very it just wasn't spread out enough, so I kind of just blew on that off camera. But I really like this. I think it's really pretty. It's got a beauty about it. I mean, that alone is just so gorgeous there. I'm very happy with it. I did have to fix it up a bit because it was very thin around the sides, and like you can still see it is a little bit there. And I had to sort of redo the base a little bit. When I say redo, you know, just pour over it a bit and just try and thicken it up a bit towards the edges there. But overall, I am very happy with that, and I think it's very pretty. All right. Hope you enjoyed that video. Don't forget to subscribe, press like, press that notification button. It really helps me. And we look forward to seeing you in the next one. Bye.